for the great star that we have here in our community. If you're not aware, Joel is a national best-selling author, a New York Times best-selling author. Twitter Power is his latest book. We happen to have a few of those that we're giving away. So I would encourage you, if you don't win one of those, you might want to read it. He's got another great book called The AdSense Code. Will really help you with understanding search engine optimization. So check those out. Without any more delay, I'm going to turn it over to Joel and allow him to share his words of wisdom.
Am I the only one that's choking on all the cotton that's in the air?
Yeah.
I mean, my throat is just on fire. I'm so glad I made it back. The storms we drove through on the way back here were incredibly threatening. And it's over Greeley now, so hope they're going to be okay. You know what this is? This is Loveland Chamber Twitter Power. Give it up for Brian and his team. I am impressed. I mean, this is really a great event. I'm going to be very brief because this is not about me. This is about you guys. And this is a demonstration of just how powerful social media is. This is not a massive community. And to have this kind of turnout for an event like this really speaks a lot to your engagement as business people in the community. What I want to say is, as I address in the book and when I speak, the keynote I just gave this morning, I talk about Twitter being the water cooler of the 21st century. This is where people are going to take a break, to get up, go to the water cooler, see who's there, and talk about absolutely anything and everything. And apart from the terms of service that Twitter has, there are no rules. Repeat after me, there are no rules. You use Twitter how you want to use it. As business people, you may be local, but now your reach is global. And for those who aren't quite convinced yet that being local on Twitter can have a global reach, take a look at a guy, I don't know his name, but he's in California, and his Twitter name is The Dry Cleaner. A gentleman, Steve Strauss at USA Today, wrote an article a couple months ago and said, should entrepreneurs Twitter? No. To which I wrote an article back. I said, should entrepreneurs Twitter? Yes. And that set off an opportunity for me to fly to New York and be on Fox and Friends to debate Mr. Strauss in a face-to-face. It was very brief, but I won. The question he posed is, he said, you want to get your business down first, and Twitter's not for everybody, because like the dry cleaner down the street wouldn't use Twitter. And so I got on Twitter and I searched for dry cleaning. I went to search to see, are people looking for dry cleaners? And I came upon a tweet. Anybody know a good dry cleaner in Austin? Anybody know a good dry cleaner in San Francisco? And people are responding by pointing out the people that are on Twitter in their area. Now, your tweets may or may not reach people in the local community and bring them directly to you, but if you are building relationship with people in the Twitterverse, then other people are going to start pointing to you, and they're going to say, oh yeah, I know somebody. And how much more fonder are we of people when they're fellow Twitter members, right? It's like they get it. It's like going to a Grateful Dead concert. If you've been there, you get it because you've been there. Well, if you're on Twitter, hopefully you get it, and you're going to get it more. Here's the other thing I want to leave you guys with. There is a 4-step process to doing business, any kind of business, whether you're selling product, a service, a membership program, a concept, an idea, whatever it is that you're trying to persuade people to do. There's this 4-step process, and it is know me, like me, know me, trust me, pay me. Those 4. If you are a door-to-door salesman, you do not knock on that door, stick your foot in there and jump right to pay me, unless you want the door slammed in your face, right? You got to build that trust, and before you build that trust, people are going to want to know you, and before they want to know you, they're going to have to like you. Twitter can take that relationship and compress it into a period of time that we've never been able to do before. You can build relationships so quickly. The primary thing is, it is about relationship first and foremost. It's no different than any other type of business you do. So you want people to like you, so they're going to want to know you. Once they know you better, you're going to build trust. And as you build trust with them, that's when the deal is done. So like me, know me, trust me, pay me. Don't jump to the end. Take your time to build relationships, and you're going to find that there is a huge payoff. Twitter is really still just beginning. It's 3 years old, really hit the mainstream this year, and I think we have yet to see the true power of Twitter. So be building those relationships now, because I think it's really going to pay off. Looking forward to meeting a bunch of you guys, so enjoy the networking. Thanks again, Brian.
I don't know if we've got a little time before we start doing prize giveaways, so we want to encourage you, make sure you're coming up and getting your